Question 1. Zaliha invests 12,300 in an account that earned 13.5 interest, compounded semi-annually. How long will it take for her investment to double in value? For this question, we need to use formula S equal to P 1.1 plus I N. So in this question, we need to identify the information that has been given in the question. So 12,300 is P, K is 13.5%, M is the compounded semi-annually, means M is equal to 2. And S we need to times to our P. So it will become 24,600. So for the solution, we need to key in the information into the formula, and we need to use log method for this question because the T is NN. Do the question as usual and put log after getting answer for 24,600 over 12,300, and then log 2 equals to log 1.0675 2t, log 2 equals to 2t log 1.067, and do the algebra as usual. Then the T will become 5.3 years. Question 2. Bazila invests RM 20,000 in an account that earns 7.5 interest compounded quarterly. Find the amount Bazila will receive at the end of 5 years. So for this question, we use formula S equal to P 1 plus K over M MT. So the information that we have from the question is P equal to 20,000, K 0.075, M 4, and T is 5. After we key in the information into the formula, then the S will become RM 28,998.96. Continuous questions. After 5 years, the bank increased the interest rate to 8% compounded quarterly. Find the amount in Bazila account at the end of 7 years of investment. So for this question, we use the same formula as before, but we need to change the information a bit. Our S will become the answer for our previous questions. Our K is 0.08, our M is same 4, and T is 2. Why it's 2? Because 7 minus 5, then the year will become 2. So after we put in the information into the formula, the final answer for S is RM 33,976.90 cents.
Next, question 2 have two parts, 2A and 2B. Question 2A, 5 years ago, Ahmad deposited 15,000 ringgit into an account that earns 5% interest compounded monthly. Today, he plans to add Y ringgit to the account. Find the value of Y if he wants to have 45,000 ringgit in the account 10 years from today. First, I'm going to put the timeline so it will be easier, and I divide it into 2 because the question mentioned 2 years, which is 5 years and 10 years. Let's focus on the 5 years part first. So we are going to use compound interest formula, which is S equal P bracket 1 plus K per M bracket power MT. So let's substitute the value first. P is 15,000, K is 5%, M is 12 because it's compounded monthly, T is 5. So put the values into the formula, and the answer that we will get is 19,250 and 38 cents. Next, for the 10 years part, the question already mentioned that Ahmad wants 45,000 ringgit 10 years from today. That means 45,000 ringgit will be the present value, which is S. Then we substitute the value. S is 45,000, P is 90,250 and 38 plus Y. K is 5%, M is 12, T is 10. So we put the values into the formula, and then this calculation need to use the algebra because we have the unknown number. So settle the calculation. The final answer that we will get is 18,071 ringgit and 80 cents. Moving on to the question 2B. Zaliha invests 7,000 ringgit at an interest rate of 6.4%, compounded monthly for the first 6 years, and 6% compounded every 4 months for the next 4 years. Find the maturity value and the total interest earned by Zaliha at the end of her investment. So I'm going to use the same method from the previous question. Let's focus on the 6 years part first. So we use the same formula. Substitute the value first, which is P is 7,000, K is 6.4%, M is 12, T is 6. So we put the values into the formula, and the answer that we will get is 10,266 ringgit and 54 cents. That will be our new principal for the 4 years part. So substitute the value. P is 10,266 ringgit and 54, and then K is 6%, M is 3 because the question said it's compounded every 4 months, and T is 4. We put the value into the formula and the answer that we will get is 13,020 ringgit and 46 cents. That will be our maturity value. Next, we need to find the total interest earned by Zaliha. The maturity value 13,020 ringgit and 46 cents. We minus 7,000 ringgit. Why? Because we need to find only the interest earned, not the total amount including the original money. So the final answer will be the 60,020 ringgit and 46 cents.
Part B, question 1, and the question says, Kenanga Bank offers a personal loan of 250,000 ringgit with an interest rate of 4.8% compounded monthly. The customer must pay back the loan through monthly payments for 25 years. So question A, find the monthly payments. This is the solution for question A. First, I identified the important information, the principal or loan amount, 250,000 ringgit, and the annual interest rate is 4.8%, and it is compounded monthly. The term of the loan is 25 years. With payments every month. So because the interest is compounded monthly, I changed the annual rate to a monthly rate. So I divide 4.8% by 12. So that gives a monthly interest rate of 0.4%, which is 0.004 in decimal form. Okay, next I find the total number of monthly payments. Okay, since there are 25 years and 12 months in each year, I multiply 25 by 12. So this gives 300 payments in total. So we settle in the bracket first, and then we got 250,000 equals R, open bracket 0.69808 divided by 0.004. Now we take 0.69808 divided by 0.004, and the result is 174.52. So now we take 250,000 divided 174.52. So we get the monthly payment R, which is 1,432 ringgit 50 cents. We're going next for question B. It says immediately after paying the 288th payment, the customer decided to settle the balance of the loan. Find the amount to be paid. For this question, the regular payment is the monthly payment I found in question A, which is 1,432 ringgit 50 cents. And the question is now focusing on 12 months, so the number of payments N is 12. The interest rate per month stays the same as before, which is 0.004. So the formula becomes A equals 1,432.50 times 1 minus open bracket 1 plus 0.004 close bracket to the power negative 12, and all of that divided by 0.004. So first, I calculate the bracket first, and the result of the bracket is 11.69375. So next, I multiply this bracket value by the regular payment. So 1,432.50 times 11.69375. This gives approximately 16,751 ringgit 30 cents. This is the amount to be paid.
Question 2. Alicia borrowed 25,000 to buy a sofa set. She agreed to settle the loan in 24 monthly payment at 4.8% compounded monthly. We are also given the present value, which is 25,000 ringgit. It is also stated 24 monthly payment, which is equal to 2 years. And we are also given the nominal rate, which is 4.8%. When we convert into the decimal, it's going to be 0.048. And it is also stated it is compounded monthly, which is mean the frequency of conversion is 12. Let's solve the problems. A. Find the monthly payment and the total interest charge. We are going to use the present value of annuity formula to find the monthly payment. Firstly, we need to insert all the data that we have been identified in the beginning into the formula. And we use the algebra and the broad mass method to solve the questions. In the end, we got the monthly payment, which is 1,094 ringgit and 57 cents. Next, we need to find the total interest charge. Firstly, we need to divide the investment period with the total monthly payment, which is 1,094 ringgit 0.57 cents with 24, gonna be equal to 26,269 ringgit and 68 cents. Then we need to subtract the answer given with 25,000 ringgit, which is leads to 1,269 ringgit and 68 cents, and that is our total interest charge. Question B. If she fails to pay the first 5 monthly payments, find the amount that she must pay on the 6th payment to settle the outstanding arrears. Our principal amount are 25,000 ringgit. Now, we are using the compound interest formula. Our period interest rates are 0.048 divided by 12 is equal to 0.004. Insert all the information into the formula. Now we use the algebra and broad mass method to solve the equation. Our final answer are 25,504 ringgit and 2 cents. Now we need to subtract 24 months with 5 months, which is equals to 19th month. Now we are using present value of an annuity formula. The value just now are going to be present value, which is A. Insert all the information given and has been identified into the formula. Now, using the algebra and broad mass method, we are going to get the 6th payment, which is leads to 1,396 ringgit and 96 cents.